So, hi everyone, great that you're all here. I'm Peter Paul, and I'm working here at the University of Twente within the field of philosophy and also heading our whole design lab here at the University of Twente. But today I'm here to talk to you about student life. And for such, I have a great co-host with me, Roos Edgar, who is a student here at the university, technical medicine, and also leading the student union. You'll get to know more about that soon. Thank you, Roos, for joining me.
Hello, Peter Paul, and hello, everyone. It's my pleasure to be here today, talking to you. Before we start, let's just review on how these online open days work. Next to the screen, you have a group chat option, and there you can talk with our team formed by students and staff members, and with other people attending this event.
So on the online open day homepage, you have other options as well. You can chat with staff members from the faculties in the one-on-one chat about your individual questions. You can also use a virtual kind of, you could say drone to explore our campus. So you find a lot of great content, such as 360 degrees videos, pictures, etc. So after you've watched us, please take your time to fly over campus and our pixel art map and discover more about the University of Twente. So now, Roos, perhaps we can start talking a bit about your experiences as a student at the University of Twente.
Yeah, I started studying here 4 years ago, and I chose to study in Twente because of the involvement of students in the organization of the university, the campus that we have here, and the fact that this is a small-scale university. The last couple of years, I've made a lot of new friends and participated in several student activities and initiatives. From my experience, I can say that the combination of the university campus and the city of Enschede pretty much offers everything you can imagine in terms of a student life. From multiple sports and arts and culture to a flourishing nightlife. It's all here. The University of Twente has improved my international mindset and opened me up to a lot more possibilities. And since February, I'm the president of the Student Union, which is a student organization within the University of Twente that strives to make the student life here in Twente even better.
That's wonderful to hear, Roos. So we'll discuss a few of the points that you just mentioned further soon. But why don't we first show to our audience what a typical day as a student at the UT looks like. So please check out this short video.
Hi, Werner here. Today I'll show you a day in my life as a student at Advanced Technology. A day full of lectures, tutorials and project meetings. But first, I'll finish my morning workout. I'm on my way to my project meeting. My current project, we work on a broad technical project where we make a drone. We combine our electrical engineering knowledge with control systems and dynamical models. Hey guys! Why is this a typical advanced technology project?
Well, I mean, for advanced technology, you're always doing something that's technical and also something that's fun. So what we're doing here is we're building a drone. It's really awesome, and we're also doing the fun part about it.
And why did you choose actually to do advanced technology?
I really wanted to do something that was not like everyone else.
What do you like so much about the UT?
I think it's the entrepreneurial spirit. It's high-tech human touch, and that's literally what it is. You just discover yourself, I believe. You literally get the support, environment, etc. So.
Ah, thank you. Hey everyone, this is Mark. Mark is a teacher of advanced technology. What makes a typical advanced technology student?
An advanced technology student has a wide interest in very different engineering and natural science disciplines. It's really neat to combine in a multidisciplinary way to develop the new technologies to solve the problems of tomorrow.
And one more question, what is your secret to teaching?
In my courses on material science, I'm really trying to transfer my enthusiasm, and I try to do this to be as personal as possible. My door is always open and students can ask me anything.
Anything?
Anything.
So after an intensive meeting, it's time to blow off some steam at a study association, Astetijn, the highest association of the university. How are you feeling at the highest association of the university? You as a
it's the best.
high-flying student must do quite well.
It's
don't you?
amazing, eh?
How do you like the international environment actually within AT?
It works very well. There's a lot of effort made to make this a great environment for international people. There's also a mix of lots of Dutch culture in here, so as an international you get to experience a lot of that. So yeah, I think that works very well.
So why did you choose to study advanced technology actually?
I really didn't want to just focus on one of the physical disciplines, but really combine all of them, and that also supports my master choice now.
So actually you work together with ambitious and broadly interested students on multidisciplinary projects. Do you like that?
That's my favorite part of AT.
I often get a question, what do you do next to your study? Well, I'm part of honors, I'm part of the Dutch Student Investment Fund, and I organize the open days for my study advanced technology, so that I get a taste at first hand what I like to do most. Shh, lecture starts. So do you have a broad science and engineering interest and you want to study at the most entrepreneurial university? Then you should definitely enroll for the Bachelor of Advanced Technology. Enjoy your day.
Oh, wait a second. I would like to show you something. If you still have any questions left, please contact the Study Information Center.
So the University of Twente has embraced a diversity of sports over the years. As a result, you will find over 40 different sport clubs and facilities here. From survival sports and soccer to water polo, there's a variety of different things you can choose from. As a member of a sport club or as an individual athlete, you can make use of the many sport fields located here on campus.
Yes, that's true. I personally do spinning weekly, and I've tried a fair amount of other activities, such as swimming, baseball, and even pole dancing. The university has a great sport facilities, and it's also relatively cheap to join a sports association. And there are lots of different sport clubs you can play, and some are truly unique, such as canoe polo, bounce ball, Nordic walking, and even Quidditch, and much more. It's really worth checking out what the options are when you arrive here during the kick-in. And you can also participate in pick-up games. Pick-up games are sports you can do for a short period, somewhat like a tryout. For example, a soccer game which is advertised on Facebook and anyone can sign up to play. It is an easy way to get in contact with other students and enjoy sports as well.
There are also a fair amount of performing arts associations that you can try, linked to theatre, dance, music, photography, literature, etc. Other than that, you can also have access to the cultural facilities, such as an audio room, a recording studio, stages for concerts and theatre performances. In order to have access to all of this and much more, you will need to have a union card, which costs €50 per year or 40 if you buy it before October. So now we get to the subject that I'm personally really interested in, and I'm sure you as well, Roos. Activism, student activism. It's a typically Twente word, you could even say. So that is about the active participation in, well, yeah, you could say, making policy on campus or actually achieving during your time here more than just getting an academic degree. So to give you an idea, there are more than 100 associations at the University of Twente. Sports and culture, we just mentioned, but also business, social associations, contributing a lot to the experience of studying in Twente. So from those, we also have student teams who work hard through a year in a specific kind of work to take part in competitions worldwide. So these are the groups of students who really do their best to go beyond the boundaries of their own study program and to take challenges, you could say, seriously. So just to name a few, we have the robo team, the solar boat team, the electric superbike team, the solar team, the green team, and the brand new association, the aerobatic tech team Twente. So these teams are multidisciplinary, as the members are from many different study programs, and they take different roles also within the work that they are doing. It's really impressive how the students take their tasks as a serious business and how they grow, both as a person and also in their work through the challenge. So this really helps them to successfully take part in worldwide competitions, for example. So check out this video about one of our teams, the Green Team, to have a glimpse of what I'm talking about.
Hi, my name is Isabel and I'm a member of Green Team this year. I'm doing external affairs and I'm also one of the drivers.
Hi, I'm Nienke. I'm part of this year's Green Team Twente. I'm the driving strategist and besides that, I'm the driver.
I think as a team we've mostly learned to work together with different disciplines. For example, the electrical engineers, with the mechanical engineers and the communications team. And personally, I think it's mostly that I found out that partners are really important to the team and how to communicate and work together with them.
Important growth stages and achievements for us as a team were that we really had to put our knowledge into practical stuff, like we had to do stuff and not the things we learned on the university and Saxion.
The challenges we had to overcome in the last year were for me mostly regarding the identity of the Green Team. We switched from the red color and our old logo to the new logo with the new green color. And that was really difficult to find what fit us best, but I think that now we really show what we stand for.
Things which made me really proud were the aerodynamic design, like we designed a whole new body and the structural part is really good. We even managed to get off 5 kilograms on the body.
Future of mobility I see is electrical vehicles. And I think hydrogen is going to play a major role in that because it's just the most sustainable fuel for electrical vehicles.
Green Team contributes to that in a way that we have so much technical challenges and besides that we get so efficient. I would love to see normal cars this efficient.
Now you may be asking yourself how all of these students and associations are organized. How do we manage to keep all of them consistent in their purpose? Well, I think I have the best person to answer this question just beside me. Roos, how do we do that?
Yeah, there's an overarching organization of all associations, and that is the Student Union. Being an umbrella organization, we as Student Union defend the interests of all students and associations at the highest possible level here at the university. The Student Union is a non-profit organization that strives to make your student life here in Twente even better. Your student time should be more than just studying, and the Student Union helps to make your experience here at the university unforgettable and as cheap as possible. The Student Union really represents all UT students as well as the associations.
Roos, maybe I'm wrong, but is it true that the Student Union actually functions as some kind of a bridge between student organizations in Enschede on the one hand and the central governing institution of the UT, the executive board on the other hand?
Yeah, you're right. And that's a good way to put it. I will show you a short video that summarizes the mission and activities of the Student Union.
Yeah.
To summarize, I think it's fair to say that the university tries its best to support each student association and student initiative, as well as the international student organizations. There are several international student organizations based on culture or country, for example. The UT International Student Associations organize events and activities throughout the entire year for all UT students. These associations are open to everyone. Therefore, you don't need to be from a specific country or culture to join one of these activities or associations. For example, if you are a student from Romania and you like the Latin American culture, go ahead and join the Latin American association. You only have to pay a small fee and then you're all set.
It's also wise to keep in mind that associations can be found not only linked to culture or religion or nationality, but also connected to what you study here or to the sports that you like or an art-related theme. Specific programs or departments at the university often have societies or associations linked to them. And these organizations often have support systems for studying, helping with the necessities you need to buy to do your study program, but also with a lot of social activities.
The concept of an association, as we have here in the Netherlands, is not common everywhere. But I strongly recommend you to either join one of these groups or attend their events in order to enrich your experience here. There's a fragment from the last online open day video that I think is also a good summary of what is an association at the University of Twente. So check it out. Not only the social clubs, but also sports associations, world associations, culture, so music, and study associations as well, to get discounts on your books, for example.
And if you had to choose the coolest association, like the one that you would never think of, what kind of association would you say?
Well, yeah, that's a really, weird one. I don't know. Do you know the game they play at Harry Potter?
Oh, Quidditch.
Quidditch. There's a Quidditch association here at campus. That's a new one.
Don't they fly around on like brooms or something? So we actually do that on campus.
Oh, cool. I would actually love to see that.
Yeah, and we also have underwater hockey. That's also something you can do here.
Underwater water hockey, okay.
How do you even play hockey underwater?
Let's go see. I say let's make a date and go to the pool, I presume. Where do they do that? Indoor or outdoor?
Indoor, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be nice to see.
So signing up and joining an association seems like a very wise thing to do. But of course, it's not necessary if you don't want to. And we also have students who like to dedicate their extra time to activities that are not linked to the university. And this is, of course, totally fine. It's just what you want for yourself and how you want to manage your time and get the best out of your time here in Twente. Either way, my advice is that you really try to fulfill your days as a student going beyond the boundaries of your study program, because it will really make a difference in your experience. So now to introduce our next topic, we'll play a video about the different events that happen here on our campus every year.
About to leave, already packing, come with me, I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions, we'll get away, this is what we waited for. Looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche, we're on the run, this is what we waited for.
The UT campus hosts several events throughout the year. Some of them are even completely organized by students. A good example of this one is the Batavieren race. This is the world's largest relay race, starting in Nijmegen and finishing here on our youth track at campus. And the celebration that happens afterwards is actually the biggest party that we have here in Europe. Other than that, the campus also hosts festivals like Green Vibrations and the Liberation Day Festival. Next to that, the city of Enschede also offers some festivals, mostly during the spring and summertime. But you can also do more regular activities like going to the cinema, karting, bowling, and ice skating. You can actually find discounts for these activities at the Student Union website.
The city of Enschede is actually also known within the Netherlands as a student city, which means that actually there are many students living here in Twente, a lot. So that also means that during the evenings and the weekends, the main square and the inner city becomes the place to be, you could say. Students gathering together everywhere, taking part in whatever festivities or activities may be taking place within the city. So if you include the events arranged by student associations and events such as the Kick-In, there really is a lot going on campus and within the city of Enschede. For example, if you would decide to stay in the city during the summer holidays, you'll also come across the Grols Summer Sounds Festival, which takes place for weeks and which is a really nice way to relax and let your hair down with various forms of music every week.
Okay, now on to something a little bit different. What about your career and jobs, both during and after your studies? Well, there are some possibilities, even inside this university. You can do a board year or help in the open days and events that need a lot of support from students. What you will need to think about is the amount of hours that you can actually dedicate for such activity, or if you are willing to pause or delay your studies for some time in order to do a board year, for example. There is some financial compensation, but the biggest gain when you do such a thing is not financial, it's the experience. The feeling that you are contributing to the community somehow, and that the network you build are definitely worth it.
Other than that, there are some student jobs also outside the university. It's really important to mention, however, that visa students can only work 16 hours per week or full-time during summer. If you want to try to combine work and study, you should also have in mind that your studies and a good work-life balance should be really important for you. If you're wondering about career after your study, you should also know that the university can help you there by giving some tools and tips on how to find your own path.
Yeah, in the Netherlands, it's common to have a number of career fairs per year. But we also have one that takes place here on campus, called Bedrijvendagen, or Company Days. Basically, a number of companies looking for talented students come to our campus every year during these Company Days. This event is huge and planned by and for students. Furthermore, there are a number of study associations that organize events directly with companies.
So other than that, our career services recently launched a job platform. And besides this, you will have the chance to increase your networking during your studies, because we have a local hub of companies installed actually next to the campus called Novelty. However, this will be discussed in further detail later on today. You'll hear more about your future, maybe what you could do after your studies in the next information session. Now, we've been mentioning a lot of possibilities that take place on campus. So the University of Twente is actually the only university in the Netherlands that offers everything you need for your student life located at one place. And that's why we are so proud of our beautiful green park-like campus. The university campus covers 146 hectares, which can be translated into about 200 soccer fields. It's huge. So together with the other campus inhabitants, you'll find everything you need for studying, working and living. Libraries, state-of-the-art labs, fitness, sports facilities for almost any sports you can imagine, baseball, volleyball, archery. There's also a hotel, restaurants, a supermarket, even a hairdresser.
There are also more than 2,000 students' apartments here, which also makes it convenient for those who choose to have their accommodation on campus. Personally, I don't live on campus. I live near the city center together with 8 other roommates. I've heard a lot of positive experiences, though, from other students who do live on campus. There are a good amount of internationals and Dutch students living on campus, and the integration is quite easy once you've have your group of friends around you. The fact that there are so many student houses here makes the campus a common meeting place, also when students are not in class. There's a pub here as well, the Vesting Bar, where you can relax and have a drink with your fellow students. And throughout the day, I love trying out new sports activities while enjoying the atmosphere here on campus. And that's quite unique, especially here in the Netherlands. The combination of those two is great. I go to the gym regularly, and I also do some student jobs here within the departments of the UT. Friends of mine are also very active in student associations, so quite often I have activities with them. One of my friends, for example, organized the Batavieren race last year, which I joined. In my opinion, this is one of the coolest things that happen on campus. And of course, I'm busy with my full-time board here at the Student Union. There's truly something for everyone here in Twente.
Definitely. So, during the last edition of the online open days, other students also talked a lot about some of the activities they could take part in throughout the year. So let's hear what they have to say.
And a few weeks back we had the Batavieren race, which if you don't know is the world's longest student relay race, and that's followed by Europe's biggest student party on campus, which is always really exciting to take part in. And if I'm correct, I believe you joined the Batavieren race, right, Yip?
Yeah, I did last year. I wasn't able to come this year, but it was honestly one of the best experiences of my student life. Just thousands of students all running for the same goal and passing over the relay section kind of thing. And afterwards the party as well, there's students from all over the Netherlands, even students from Belgium and Germany that all come in and just have a big party together. So it's a really cool environment.
That's really cool, actually. And just to further elaborate on the Batavieren race, it starts from a nearby city called Nijmegen, and it ends right here on our track and field here on campus. And so it's a great opportunity if you would like to get a bit of physical activity, but also unwind at the end of the race and get to meet people from all over the Netherlands and form new connections, you know. Other than the Batavieren race on campus, we also have a whole lot of other things to offer. For example, there's the Green Vibrations Festival, which is a music festival showcasing all sorts of different genres, so you'll undoubtedly find something for your suiting. But we also have the King's Day Festival, which is the day that the king celebrates his birthday here in the Netherlands. But it's also a day when all the Dutchies are dressed in orange, drinking beer, having a great time, hopefully if the weather is good enough. And it's a great opportunity to, if you would like, travel around to another city in the Netherlands, see how they celebrate, and just unwind from your study and workload.
In some, I guess we can say that as a student you won't really feel bored here. There are things to do for everyone and at all levels of engagement that you choose, whether you choose to join one of the student teams or just attend a quick workshop, for example. And of course, studying here will also really demand a big amount of dedication. But if you do have some time left, please see where and how you can enjoy one of these numerous ways to enrich your experience as a student at our beautiful university. So I really hope that we could give you a good overview of student life, student activism, the options for leisure and fun, and also of the path you could pursue in order to get more than just an academic degree here at the University of Twente. Thank you for your attention until now, and thank you, Roos, for joining us, and I wish you a lot of good luck with all your work in the Student Union.
Thank you, Peter Paul, and thank you all for watching. Please stay tuned for the next information session.